There's a whole agenda with Princess Catherine, or Kate Middleton as I've been referring to her as, that if you can't see the whole picture as a multi-dimensional image, you're not going to understand it. And everything that I'm bringing to you here on this TikTok channel, is me showing you the multi-dimensional image. 70% of you guys are not going to understand that. And I have plenty of other videos on how royals, elites, famous people, people that are living in sin, whatever you want to call them, skip over the second D word. And I'm probably going to have to repost that video because that video was posted back in November. And basically they are able to stay in some way immortal forever. You guys would know what I'm talking about if you saw any of my previous videos on vampires and how the goal for the vampire ritual, sorry guys, I sneezed. The goal for the vampire ritual is so that people skipped over the second D word, okay. And this was a goal that a lot of elites and royals had back then, especially in Europe. But the origins of vampires actually came from ancient Egypt. Funny how a lot of people are in my comments saying that there's some type of conspiracy that Oprah, 50 Cent, Jay-Z are all from ancient Egyptian bloodlines. Funny how the ancient Egyptians are known for skipping over the second D word and have made many of their royal elitists vampires. There's so many dots to connect here, and I'm not saying that this is the only ritual for people to skip over the second D word. After ancient Egypt adapted this, then the people in Eastern Europe adapted this. There's people in Romania that still believe in vampires. There are still vampires. There's been reports of vampires in the United States, New Orleans, and I believe Connecticut or Rhode Island. There was one little girl, I forgot the name of her. Who knows about the vampire case in Rhode Island? Comment below.
This stuff is not just folklore. This stuff actually happened. And people in Eastern Europe are still victims of vampire attacks. The vampire ritual or rituals, there's multiple vampire rituals, goes into Luciferian magic, and it also goes into intimacy magic. There's a few books on the vampire rituals. They're a little hard to find. I'm not gonna lie, I have one. Actually, I was given one by somebody that was, I don't know who they are, but they were very kind to give it to me. But just think about it. If ancient Egyptians were so obsessed with skipping over the second, wouldn't that mean they're all still here?